9 minutes past the hour. Thank you for sticking with us. Hurricane Francine continuing to make its way through our area. We have gotten reports of downed trees, road closures. Even in Livingston Parish, a tree came down there in an area. Crews are trying to assess the scene, clean up the damage. Let's go now to our Sudan Britton. She is live there. She is joined by, it looks like, some parish officials. Sudan?
Well, good evening, Renee. Yes, I'm currently in Livingston Parish right now. As you see behind me, it's pretty windy. The rain is picking up very intense right now. Join me is our parish president for Livingston, Randy Dillette, and he's going to kind of shed light on what's going on and how is the parish preparing for this storm right now.
We prepared before the storm got here. Our EOP director is Chris Anderson, who's right next to me, and he has done some mock drills after mock drills. He had all his people doing training, and now we are just ready for the storm to get here so we can start the recovery process tomorrow morning. The recovery process, we feel we're ready to go. The storm's going to be a direct hit to Livingston Parish, dead center. We got all the worst side of the storm. The water is coming in unbelievable fast. There's not a lot of rain that's probably going to fall as fast as the storm is moving, but the water from the rivers was already full, and the water that's being shoved from Lake Park all the way up to Denham Springs by the Amite River will cause some low-lying flooding. And it's going to also be, depending on the way the wind is blowing, it could also stay for a few days and not just be out the next day or the following day. As far as wind damages, I seen earlier just before here, it did get changed to a Category 2 storm. We're going to have some wind damages. We have so many dead trees in our parish. The utility companies have done a great job for the past year and spending a lot of money and cleaning those lines up, but it's just so many dead trees from the drought that we still feel we're going to have some outages. We checked the outages just before this interview. With about 7,000 residents in the parish without electricity now, and that counts both energy and DEMCO. And we have a plan that when we have equipment scattered out strategically throughout the whole parish. First light, and when the wind gets below 35 miles an hour, we're going to be out there working with the Sheriff's Department. We're going to also be working with the utility companies to make sure we're taking care of the main lines first. And like we said, Chris Anderson has met over and over with these people. We got a good plan. We have an opportunity. The sheriff has afforded his helicopter for Chris and I to go up there, Homeland Security and Livingston Parish government, to evaluate it. We think we're going to take that ride along with Representative Wilder and Representative Kelly Hennessy tomorrow between 7 and 9, depending on when the wind will let us. We're going to reevaluate what we see in the skies, and we'll come back. We're going to have another meeting. If we have to adjust our plan, we will adjust our plan. This is the man that can do it, Chris Anderson.
All right, Chris Anderson with Homeland Security. Talk a little bit about this curfew that we have. It's currently in effect till 7 a.m.
Sure. So what that does is, in lockstep with the Sheriff's Department and our local police chiefs, it allows them the opportunity to not have to go out and make emergency rescues whenever we have this curfew in place. Right now, all of our emergency services are trying to hunker down and be rested for tomorrow morning. As the parish president said, at first light, when it's safe to move, we're going to start assessing this situation and getting these roads back open and getting people back to regular restoration.
Have we had any injuries reported or any emergency response team kind of assessing the streets? Because I did see a few people driving on the roads. Yeah,
the only people that's out right now is the Sheriff's Department and your local police departments. And again, we're right at that 35-mile-an-hour threshold, and we're at the dusk of dawn, so everyone should be emergency services that's out there, and nothing reported right now as far as emergencies in the parish that we're addressing at this time.
Any resources you would like to give to the community during this time?
Yes, so you can stay up to date with our parish app. We just launched it. That we were kind of preemptive on it, so we have the app up and running now. Livingston Parish Government It has your latest information. We have our parish Facebook page. We have the Randy DeLatte for parish president, the parish government, and Homeland Security. All three of those Facebook posts we try to keep updated with current information. And also don't forget our website. The website is also most current on everything, including sandbag locations. And if we have to open any shelters tomorrow, that's going to be the first line of information.
Where can people go to access that information? I know you just mentioned a few minutes ago, but some shelters that'll be open and available.
That'll be assessed in the morning and be updated to the website if that happens. So that's livingstonparishla.gov is the website, and that's where that information will be, along with our Facebook and our app. And that's only if it has to happen tomorrow.
Wow, great information. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. As you can tell behind me, the winds are picking up. You can hear it's howling, making loud noises. We'll be sure to keep you updated on air and online, inside, in the field and in studio. Reporting in Livingston Parish, I'm Sudan Britton, NBC Local 33 News.
All right.